You don't miss them. You miss how your body felt when the chaos paused. And that's a very different thing. Because if it was really love, why did it hurt this much? Why does your chest tighten when you think about them, even after everything they did? Stay with me. By the end of this video, you're going to understand why your brain still craves someone who damaged you. What trauma bonding actually does to your nervous system. And how to begin breaking that attachment biologically, not just emotionally. Because this isn't weakness, it's wiring. If you watched my last video about why you're still exhausted, even after 8 hours of sleep, this connects deeply. Because the same nervous system that stayed in survival mode is the one still attached. Trauma bonding doesn't start with love. It starts with stress, intense highs, deep lows, relief after pain. And your brain doesn't bond through safety. It bonds through intensity. Let that sink in. Your brain releases dopamine during unpredictability, not just pleasure, uncertainty. When affection is inconsistent, your brain works harder. It chases, it hopes, it waits. And when relief finally comes, you get a surge. That surge wires attachment, not love. Attachment. Pause for a second. Have you ever felt more connected to them after a fight? After almost losing them? After they pulled away? That's not romance, that's a stress reward cycle. And your nervous system got hooked on it. Here's what most people won't tell you. Trauma bonding is biochemical. Cortisol rises during conflict. Adrenaline keeps you alert. Dopamine spikes when relief arrives. Over time, your body confuses relief with love. Your system starts craving the drop in stress more than the person. That's why missing them feels physical. It's withdrawal, not longing. And here's the part no one talks about. When you finally leave, your nervous system doesn't immediately feel safe. It feels deprived. Quiet feels unfamiliar. Peace feels empty. Your body was conditioned to operate in chaos, so calm feels wrong. And your brain interprets wrong as go back. Not because you want pain, but because your system wants regulation. Even dysfunctional regulation. And there's another layer to this that almost no one talks about. When you were in that relationship, your body was constantly predicting what would happen next. Would they be loving today, distant, cold, explosive? Your nervous system became hyper-attuned. Not just emotionally, biologically. Your brain strengthened neural pathways related to vigilance. Your amygdala became more reactive. Your prefrontal cortex, the rational part, had less influence during emotional spikes. That's not a character flaw, that's adaptation. But here's where it gets fascinating. When you leave, your brain doesn't immediately shut those pathways down. They stay active, which means your body is still scanning. Even when the threat is gone, and when there's nothing to scan, your brain creates something to focus on. Memories, flashbacks, what-if scenarios. It's not obsession, it's unused survival circuitry looking for a target. Let that sink in. Sometimes the reason you keep thinking about them is because your nervous system doesn't yet know what to protect you from. So it protects you from the past, even though it's over. And here's the twist. That constant and internal scanning is exhausting. This is why many women feel both attached and depleted at the same time. You miss them, but you're also tired of missing them. You think about them, but your body feels drained afterward. Because rumination burns energy, stress chemistry burns nutrients, hypervigilance burns glucose. So what feels like emotional attachment is also metabolic fatigue. This is why healing trauma bonding isn't just about letting go. It's about teaching your nervous system that it no longer needs to be on guard and giving your body enough support to power down safely. Because when safety increases, Attachment decreases, not by force, but by biology. If this feels familiar, stay with me. The next part will make this even clearer. Because now we need to talk about the body, not just the brain. Chronic relational stress alters your baseline chemistry. Your cortisol rhythm changes, your blood sugar regulation shifts, your sleep becomes lighter, your digestion weakens. Remember the exhaustion we talked about? This is connected. Your body adapted to survival. When you leave the relationship, your nervous system is still braced. It's still scanning. It's still expecting impact. So when you feel like you miss them, often what you're missing is stimulation. Your system doesn't know how to exist without it yet. Let me reframe something powerful. You don't miss who they were. You miss who you had to become to survive them. Hyper-aware, attuned, hopeful, waiting. That identity can feel intoxicating to lose. Because now, you're just still. And stillness reveals depletion. Here's another truth. Trauma bonding impact. Your gut, and I know that sounds unrelated, but it isn't. Chronic stress reduces stomach acid production. It alters microbiome diversity, it increases inflammation, and inflammation affects mood stability. Which means when you're trying to detach emotionally, your body may not have the biochemical support to stabilize you. Low magnesium can intensify anxiety. Low B vitamins can worsen rumination. Blood sugar crashes can amplify emotional spirals. So sometimes what feels like heartbreak is also dysregulation. This is where healing becomes strategic, not just emotional. If you're constantly craving them late at night, ask yourself, did I eat enough protein today? Is my blood sugar stable? Did I nourish my nervous system? Because trauma recovery isn't just about boundaries. It's about biology. Quick pattern interrupt. You are not crazy for missing them. You are not weak for thinking about them. Your nervous system adapted brilliantly. It kept you connected to survive. Now we're teaching it something new. But let's get brutally honest for a moment. The hardest part isn't missing them. It's missing someone who hurt you and not understanding why. It's looking at your own heart and thinking, what's wrong with me? It's knowing the truth logically and still feeling pulled emotionally. That internal split is exhausting. One part of you wants freedom, another part still wants relief. And when those two parts collide, shame enters. You tell yourself you should be stronger by now. You should be over it by now. You should know better. But trauma bonding doesn't dissolve with willpower. It dissolves when safety replaces survival. And right now, your body may still be living in survival mode. That's why forcing yourself to move on often backfires. Because your nervous system doesn't respond to pressure, it responds to stability, and stability is something we can build. Not through emotion alone, but through biology. So what helps break trauma bonding biologically? First, stabilize blood sugar, protein in the morning, healthy fats, reduce extreme caffeine spikes, because caffeine on an already stressed nervous system intensifies craving loops. Second, magnesium glycinate or magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds and leafy greens. Magnesium supports the nervous system relaxation. Third, omega-3 fatty acids. They reduce inflammation and support mood regulation. Fourth, consistent sleep rhythm. Your brain detoxifies stress hormones at night. Irregular sleep prolongs attachment cycles. And here's something deeper. When you remove chaos, your brain needs new sources of dopamine. Safe dopamine, sunlight, movement, creative flow, deep female friendships, achievement. If you don't intentionally replace the stimulation, your brain will romanticize the old one. Not because it was good, but because it was intense. Let's confront something gently. Sometimes you don't miss them. You miss being chosen. You miss the hope that it would finally change. You miss the version of them that appeared after the storm. But that version was part of the cycle, not the truth. This is important. Love feels safe. Trauma bonding feels urgent. Love feels grounded. Trauma bonding feels addictive. Love expands you. Trauma bonding consumes you. Your body knows the difference. It just needs time to recalibrate. And recalibration takes nourishment. It takes lowering inflammation. It takes stabilizing cortisol. It takes teaching your system that calm is not danger, that peace is not abandonment, that stillness is not rejection. If this video helped you see your body differently, subscribe. Because this channel isn't just about leaving toxic relationships, it's about repairing what they did to your nervous system and rebuilding from a biological foundation. Comment below, when do you miss them the most? Morning, night, after stress? Patterns reveal chemistry, and chemistry can be supported. Share this with someone who thinks they're just weak. They're not. They're wired. Let me leave you with this. You don't miss the person. You miss the nervous system pattern. And patterns can be rewired. Slowly, gently, strategically. You survived the relationship. Now we teach your body how to survive the aftermath. If this helped you understand your body, subscribe. You deserve content that validates your healing. You survived the relationship. Here, we help you survive it too.